has an unshakable alibi.
I see. What you're saying is, Bill's killer is the person who was with him the night of the prom.
Yes, that's a strong possibility. You were close then, all of you. You traveled together. Think back. Can't you remember anything unusual that could have happened that night?
We had a hell of a good time. That's all. Look, Jessica, I don't like what you're getting at.
Take it easy. You're talking after the prom. It was around midnight, I guess. A bunch of us drove over to that all-night diner on Route 6. We stayed there till after sunrise.
Including me and including Bill. We left the prom early and went straight to the diner just like everybody else. Isn't that right, Perry?
That's right. Bill and Allison were with us.
You're certain, Perry. Someone else could be in danger if you're wrong.
They were there, Jessica. All night. Durbin.
The name's Caldwell. Bill Hampton was a friend of mine. Hey!
Kevin! Stop that!
You bet! You killed one of my boys!
Please.
Coach, take it easy.
Get your hands off me! Let go of me!
Are you all right? Kevin, you come with me.
I wanted to kill him.
You might have succeeded, too. That would have complicated things. Better eat some coffee. Sit down, Kevin.
Look, Jessica, you really believe Bill was involved in that killing 20 years ago?
I'm sorry, Kevin, but yes, I do. And what's worse, I think that someone else was involved. You know, Allison lied to me, and Perry swore to it. Have you been able to think of anything that could have happened that was unusual on the night of the prom?
Well, after you left my office, I gave it some thought. Fact is, I left early, around 11, an hour before the dance was really over.
Oh, why was that?
Same reason you stayed home that night, the flu. Besides, the last thing those kids needed was good old Coach spying on them.
Then you have no way of knowing if Bill and Allison left the dance at the same time.
No, Jessica, I'm sorry. But what I do remember about that night is my boys. I won't believe any of them is involved. Their killer instincts are restricted totally to the gridiron.
Even Dan Pulley. I seem to remember they used to call him the animal.
Yeah, Dan used to have that kind of wild ferocity before he lost it in that bottle of gin. Funny back then. Danny never touched this stuff, not even beer.
I wonder what got him started. Well, the problem with that theory is that Dan never had two dimes to rub together. If Mr. Durbin's right, then Bill's accomplice shared in the spoils, which brings me to Arnie Wakeman. Now, Arnie Wakeman was always the poorest kid in school, Kevin, but he managed to make a fortune on the stock market. Now, how did he do that?
I already told the sheriff I don't know where Dan is.
It's 20 years ago that I'm curious about, Arnie.